Hi there. I'm starting to get emails from parents asking me to give them advice on picking out their child's first keyboard. And so I thought I would create a video that just collects the advice that I tend to give out to people in case this is helpful to others during this holiday season. So here we go. So when you are picking out a keyboard, you do want to be mindful that it has some certain features. First of all, in terms of size, you do not need a full-size 88 key keyboard as your first keyboard. You can do a 76. I would not recommend going any smaller than 76 because you want to give your child enough room that they can grow on this instrument. At first, your child will be playing near middle C quite a bit, but they will be spreading out rather quickly. And also you want to keep in mind that it does kind of benefit you to have a keyboard that is enjoyable for other people to play when they come over. So keep in mind that kids learn the best when they are mimicking other people, especially older kids. So if your child has their cousin over and is really interested in playing their piano, that is going to inspire and motivate your own child to want to play more as well. So keep that in mind when you're picking out the size of your keyboard. Other features that you're going to want to look for include having weighted keys. So that means having keys that are designed to have a little bit of resistance. That's really important in developing finger strength and agility. And you also want those keys to have touch sensitivity. So that means that your child can control how loud or soft a note is based on how hard or soft they play the key. Other features that are important include a sustain pedal. That's the foot pedal that allows the notes to ring out extra long. And then, of course, a music rest. So it used to be that was all I needed to say, that a high quality keyboard is going to have all of these features. But nowadays, in this age of industry and manufacturing, it seems like every digital piano on the market, even the no-name brands, they all come advertising these features. So I've had to add an extra bit of advice, which is to also look to source your keyboard from a name brand that you trust. The larger name brands, the ones I'm most familiar with, include Roland, Yamaha, and Casio. They have reputations that they want to maintain. So they are going to put out higher quality instruments that are guaranteed to last longer. Other no-name brand keyboards that you can possibly find for a cheaper price online, they may very well have these features, but we don't really have any guarantee that they're going to last. And so for the sake of protecting your investment, I would be more inclined to lead you towards a larger brand name that's been around longer and wants to be trusted. Another aspect of choosing your first piano that I feel not many people talk about when it comes to their recommendations is how important it is to be able to try your keyboard before you decide if you're going to keep it. Every keyboard is different. All notes play differently and all people need different things out of their keyboards. And so you don't want to be in a situation where you're locked into purchasing or you're locked into keeping the keyboard that you just purchased because you didn't have any kind of like a return policy or anything like that. So a couple ways that you can go about here. So one is that some large music stores have a rental program where you can actually bring home the keyboard for a couple of months just to try it out for a reasonable price to decide if you like it or not. And then if you decide to keep it, you can purchase it. Some stores even have a rent to own option, which can be very helpful. Even if your music store doesn't have a rental program, at least find out what their exchange or return policy is. That way you can let your child try out this new keyboard and then basically gauge their response over a couple of days rather than just the excitement and the adrenaline of that particular moment. And if you notice within the next 1 to 2 weeks that they're not playing as much as you thought that they might, or they're not quite as excited, then you can start asking some more questions and try to find out, did you not really want to play piano, or is it the way the piano feels? Should we try a different piano? And just basically take it from there. At any rate, so I hope this is helpful. If you have any other questions about picking out your first electric piano, then please let me know and I'll do my best to help. Take care.